Welcome everyone to the pregame show here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm your play-by-play commentator today, Jonas Tony, along with our wonderful camera crew here at the Simi Valley Isoplex, where today the CSUN Matadors look to get revenge over North Dakota State University Bisons. Last night, the game got super chippy early in the first. We had 3 ejections in the first as North Dakota State triumphs over the Matadors 7-3. Ryan O'Toole was a stonewall in net the entire night. Coach Henderson saw that valiant effort and gave him the nod again tonight. So back-to-back starts for O'Toole tonight as he gets the nod in net. On the other hand, tonight for the CSUN Matadors, we have Oliver Hicks standing away from O'Toole, 200 feet away from him. So Hicks will get the nod from St. Paul, Minnesota, the 6-foot, 175-pound goaltender. He gets the nod in net tonight. Let's take a look at tonight some of the keys of the game tonight. First, CSUN, I had a very wonderful talk with head coach Anderson earlier this evening, and he saw how strong, physical, and the 200-foot game that these Bison players play. They can keep them to the outside, keep them to get from shots, outside shots, and not get right to the middle of the slot. CSUN has a pretty good chance at defending. North Dakota State plays a very good 200-foot game. They're able to compromise CSUN on their attack and able to take advantage on the mistakes they make when they leave the zone. For North Dakota State, their key to the game is keep playing simple hockey. We saw that last night. They played physical, they played fast, made smart passes, and they were able to capitalize with the 7-3 victory. For CSUN, they need to not take tough penalties. The penalties they took were a little unorthodox, and in the first period, going down to a 5-on-3 man advantage did not help them out at all, as North Dakota State pounced on that 2-man advantage. My apologies. They pounced on that 2-man advantage very early in the game, made it a 3-1 game, and did not stop going ever since. We're going to take a quick break here, but stay tuned. We're going to have Matador hockey coming up here on the Associated Students CSUN Matador Sports Network. We are live here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. Hello, everybody. Welcome into tonight's broadcast. I'm Jonas Tani alongside my wonderful camera crew from the CSUN Associated Students. We have a little bit of a back-to-back tilt here as North Dakota State comes in, beating the Matadors 7-3 last night. The Matadors come back looking for revenge. Starting lineup tonight on defense for the North Dakota Bison. We have Mason Erickson and Ike Schmidt. And your center will be Jacob Pearson. He had a phenomenal game last night. He was all over the puck. On right wing, it's Davis Goham. He had a goal last night. And on the other side of the wing is Kyan Ryder, who also tallied one last night for the Matadors. Joey Atanasio and Drew Brett are your starting defensive pair. On right wing, it's Hayden Day. On left wing, it's the former Marine Peter Larson. And centering both of them, it is Jeremy Sherman. And we are underway here at the Isoplex as the Bison win the face-off. But Atanasio brings that one back, rims that one back down and around to Larson. Nice little zone defensive pass as that pass was intended for Sherman. A little bit too far of a stretch pass, and we will get our first stoppage of play. Now, it was around this time last night, this early into the game, where CSUN scored their first goal, which actually woke up the monster in North Dakota State University, and they did not look back. After scoring 3 unanswered goals in the first and 3 ejections, game got a little bit chippy last night. I was talking with head coach Anderson, and he was saying that they need to stop playing that peak and valley hockey, and they need to just continue. There's a turnover. That shot patted away by the Matador goaltender, Dylan Roberts, who gets the nod in net tonight. Standing 200 feet away from him is Ryan O'Toole. Had a pretty solid game last night, stopping 29 of 32. And Coach Hendrickson said, all right, I've seen enough. You're getting the start again tonight. As North Dakota State looks for a breakout, they get fresh legs on. And Pearson, all over the play last night, had a couple of tallies, takes a hit along the boards as Atanasio tries to get that one out. North Dakota State so strong and physical on the penalties as we will get a boarding call on Atanasio for that hit, I believe. And North Dakota State will get the game's first power play a minute and 1 second into the period. North Dakota State near perfect on last night's power play. They were 3 for 5. So they scored on the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4 in the first period, which gave them a 2-goal lead as their power play 1 unit is working out now. Schmidt looks for options, gets that one back down to the boards, back up to the point. High point shot, stick shattered. Didn't get all of that, and he goes back to the bench. Shot right out in front, but Roberts able to recover that off a shot of what looked to be Kyan Ryder. He was in a lot of plays last night, too. As North Dakota gets fresh legs on, 30 seconds gone on the power play, 18 and a half left to go in the first period. CSUN playing a lot better defensively than they did last night. Thus far into the game, we are only a minute and a half in, though. A lot could change, still a lot of hockey left to play as Pearson takes that shot, blocked by, I believe that was Dusteroff, and they are able to clear the puck. Bison look for a breakout now down along the boards. They get that towards the half wall. Pearson wearing the A, brings that one in, tries to cut to the center. We'll get that one patted away as Dusteroff brings that one, rims that one back around, and will clear. Matador penalty killing has been successful thus far. As out come the Bison. Bring that one back down to Pearson. Nice little touch pass out. But the Matadors able to recover that. Being able to hold it along the boards, and they clear that one out. Yang brings this one down. O'Toole, we saw, almost had a couple of mishaps last night as he almost let an open goal in. There's a nice little stretch pass for Pearson. They're bringing that one over, back down and around. That pass right on the front hits a body. That hit Brett, I believe. Wasn't able to get all of that on, and another clear for CSUN. 20 seconds left to go in the North Dakota man advantage as O'Toole brings this one out. believe that was Pearson again. No, that was the captain, Connor Carter. No, it was Caden Carter. My apologies. We're butchering names out here as Erky bring this one back down as he gets that puck stripped away. And the Matadors are 1 for 1 on the penalty kill tonight, being able to hold North Dakota State to 2 shots on that power play. The Matadors still shotless in this one, 4 minutes in as that one bounces out into the neutral zone, and Atanasio will regain that one to cover that one. Gets that back to Anderson. The North Dakota native wears the C for the Matadors, and rightfully so. So they look to improve under his leadership, and Carter will beat that for the icing. About 4 minutes have passed within the first period, and so far it's been looking like a little bit more of a balanced game. Matadors look to be sticking to the game plan. They're staying even and staying consistent with their defense, not letting North Dakota State let their speed and physicality get to them. And I think we're going to have to move the draw here or something. The referee signals it is to the blocker side of Roberts. Stepping in for the draw will be Jack Steer. And winning the draw will be Goldstein for the Matadors. They look for an offensive breakout. The captain now looks for that one up, brings that one up. Stretch pass gone a little too far, and they will be called for an icing again. Pass does not hit its intended mark, so we'll bring the draw back down to the Matadors' defensive zone.
Schmitz. I got Grandpa in there. He doesn't know the number. 3. Thank you.
Steyer stepping back in for the draw. So they get tied up there on the draw. CSUN able to recover possession as they get that back out to the Carter. To the captain, Anderson. Tripping over my words again. As icing waved off there, a little bit of a board battle down along the half wall. That one pops out. Anderson recovers that one, feathers that one in, and CSUN will get fresh legs. Still yet to recover a shot on goal, or to record a shot on goal. We have a shattered stick down here in the defensive zone for the Matadors. So they bring this one in. Sherman recovers that in the neutral zone. Tries to get that pass to go. Hits off a skate of a Bison. Nice little play down there. North Dakota pressuring in their zone as they chip that one off the boards. Back down into the neutral zone, but the captain recovers that. They get that back to Schmidt. Poked away by Sherman. CSUN looked like they had numbers, but not a chance. Pass to the slot. Not sure who that one was intended for, as no one was there. But now come the Bison. Nice little spin pass. Takes that shot. Trickles in. Scores! Max Moriarty. Back-to-back tallies in back-to-back games. But what a beautiful pass. Looked like Carter had that pass. No, my apologies. That was Schmidt. Schmidt with a nice little spin-orama pass, and North Dakota flips the tide, and they are on the board first. As Max Moriarty gets the goal, assisted by Schmidt, and we'll see who gets the secondary on that one. Draw one by CSUN, but North Dakota pressuring early as Moriarty tries to look for his second one of the night. Try to get that pass out in front, hits off behind the net. They bring that one back around to Yang. Tries to break that out. Now North Dakota has all the momentum, and if you're CSUN, that's not what you want. Yang, nice little chip to himself along the half wall, foot race. Tries to get out, able to recover that puck along the boards, back up to the high point. As Brett tries to keep that one in, chipped in. Yang, nice little toe drag move as he looks for options, but they just clear that one out. Atanasio recovers that in the neutral zone. Brings that one back over to Yang. Yang, he's been all over the play tonight. And he was all over the play last night, too. Got rewarded with a goal early in the first. But the tide has flipped. We saw with last night, CSUN had the first goal. And North Dakota State were able to come back and beat them. We'll see if it's the first goal curse. If CSUN can make something on that offensive turnover, as that one gets clipped down, and Anderson feathers that one in around the boards, takes a funky bounce. And the goalie thought it hit the net, it didn't. So he tries to pin it along the boards. Moriarty, the goal scorer, tries to keep that in for possession. Gets that back to Carter. Carter now tries to get that pass up. But Privatera, he had a goal last night. He was very good defensively. Played very well last night all over the puck. As Yang able to drop that pass down, tries to get that one back and around. Right out in front. I think that hit off the pillow of O'Toole. CSUN now able to set up something in their offensive zone. Nice little drop pass there. As he looks to work something back around, right out to the slot. That pass gets tipped. That shot smothered by O'Toole. And a little bit more chippiness as O'Toole actually hits one of the players. I think that was Yang who got hit down low. And if you know anything about these two teams, and if you watched the broadcast last night, game got very chippy. We had 3 ejections in the first period, a lot of fighting, and we're going to get a tripping call here. Not sure who gets it. I think 24 is going to serve that. That's going to be Kyan Ryder. I believe he's going to serve the penalty. And now CSUN. Oh no, it was actually O'Toole who got the tripping penalty. Very rare that you see a goaltender take a penalty. As that one gets smothered by O'Toole. So O'Toole takes the penalty off of a trip. I believe it was that little play down there. They called it a trip. And serving it is Kyan Ryder. As CSUN now has their first opportunity of the power play. We're not able to convert last night. But we shall see as Pearson looks to break out, loses the wheel. Here comes Yang, breakaway, scores! Ethan Yang on the power play, and back-to-back opening goals for the Matador team off of Ethan Yang. Looked like someone threw a Mario Kart banana peel out there, and Pearson trips over himself, gives up a goal, and Ethan Yang says thank you very much and buries the biscuit, giving Ethan Yang an unassisted power play goal to even this game up. And CSUN is 1 for 1 on the power plays. That puck hits the net, and the Matadors have life. A costly penalty there for the Bison. And it's not often that you're going to see a goal gifted to you on a silver platter like that as North Dakota looks to regain that one. CSUN now playing with a little bit more pep in their step as they have momentum on their side. Bison recovered that right out to the slot. Able to be poked away. And now comes Larson. Larson pressuring with the Bison, able to feather that one in. And dumped out. Down comes Larson as he's able to get a stick on it. And CSUN looks to recover it in their offensive zone, but it comes down to a neutral zone battle. Chip to himself as that pass intended for, looked to actually be Larson, gets blocked by Scherf. Alternate captain for the team. As Hayden Day gets that one back to Adenasio, back to Larson. And now out come the Matadors. Try to get a breakout on that one. They are able to get fresh legs. And an icing happens. Icing gets called, so Matadors are not able to get changes on that one. So Matadors tried to be smart there. Tried to get a little cute, dumping it in and getting the change, but icing ended up being called, so they have to stay on the ice. Now you got tired legs in the Matador zone for this North Dakota team who's able to pressure and very nice passing as they win that draw. Schmidt takes that slap shot, hits off, I believe that was Day, as now the Matadors try to get something out, chipped in, feathered in, and now the Matadors are able to get changes. So Matadors get changes as Schmidt. Nice little defensive keep there as he gloves that one down. Back up to Sherman. Sherman tries to bring this one up, but nothing goes. Schmidt gets that one back. Nice little touch pass. Ananasio able to recover that one, but CSUN still unable to enter the zone. So they had to regroup, but now here they are. Murden keeps that one in. Battling along the boards. North Dakota State comes up with that one as they bring this one back down and around. Look for another breakout. Helen trying to make something happen here as he sauces that one over to Sorby. But ultimately an offensive turnover. As the Bison try to get the go-ahead goal. If you're CSUN, you're really happy with where you are right now. You're playing really well. Offensively, you're playing fine. Defensively, you're not playing too bad. So that pass out to the slot does not hit its intended target. The Matadors now looking to regroup as Anderson. Let's take that shot, and Yang, he already has one tonight, looking for a second. Anderson takes that shot. I think that one hit a body, and now North Dakota State looks for the offensive rebound, comes back out, and I believe that was Privatera who tried to get that one out. One-timer shot, loose off the pillow, and that will be smothered and saved by O'Toole. It's a nice save there. The Matadors doubling North Dakota State on shots. They've definitely had more of the offensive firepower in this game than they did last time. No changes happening on either sides. 9:49 left to go in the first period. Matadors win that draw. Back to Privatera. Pass. Goes a little errant as Anderson now has to come back in, regroup. Pressured by Ryder. As I think we got a stoppage of play. CSUN players protesting the icing. But what's called is called. Anderson having a nice little chat with the official. Wondering why that was the call. Officials having a little chat at neutral zone. So we get set for the draw. Pearson and Warwick take that draw as Warwick will win the face-off, but the Bison recovers that as that battle gets down along the boards. Yang, a little chip to himself. Very good at playing down along the boards. Down comes Yang, looking for options. That shot, wide, just hits off the boards. And he almost had his second of the night. Back-to-back goals. The Matadors taking the lead here would be phenomenal as Yang drops that one back. No one there, though, but Yang able to recover that one. Matadors trying to start an offensive breakout. That one gets feathered down in. O'Toole tries to come out and play it, just gives it a little love tap to the boards, and now we get a little corner battle. North Dakota State wins that one, and they start with breakout. Nice little cross-ice pass, but recovered by the Matador defense. They look for plays, and that will be ruled offside. Not by much, but still an offside nonetheless, and we'll get a neutral zone draw here with 8:43 left to go in the first period. 1-1 is the score. Matadors scoring on their only power play chance, 1-for-1 thus far, as Ethan Yang buries a nice little breakaway after a slip up by the Bison by the Bison's Pearson. So that shot hits off the flag. So I actually think that got tipped and rocketed over to a flag. On the flip side, beautiful pass by Ike Schmidt. Gets that pass off to Max Moriarty, who buried a beautiful goal as it just trickled in. That shot patted away by O'Toole. So the Matadors looking to work something here in the offensive zone. Trying to get options. Right out in front, sticked away, back down behind the net. So that one pops loose. Yang tries to get that sharp angle shot off, then ends up rimming it around the boards, and the Matadors have to regroup as they exit the zone. Doan and Dusterhoff, the two Ds on defense. Try to get that one out as that shot taken by Hasek. He got ejected in the first game for fighting last night, but he's back and well. No Ryan Lotz for the Matadors as he was given a game misconduct and suspended for a game last night. So he will be available next game, but not for tonight as now come the Matadors. Takes that shot, glove down by Roberts. We'll get a stoppage of play here. 7:33 left to go in the first period. Matadors still have the shot advantage. They have doubled North Dakota State's shots on goal. Last night, this was not the case. Last night, the Bison were dominating the Matadors in the offensive zone and the neutral zone. The Matadors could not get any offense going. But here, they've gotten plenty of offensive chances. The Matadors know what they're in. Beautiful pass out to the slot. But Scherf not able to capitalize. We get a huge hit along the boards. Brett gets that back out to Larson. Back over to Carter. Carter. Point pass to Scherf. Scherf takes that shot. We'll get patted away down behind the boards. Sorry, my apologies. That was Sorby. Number 5 as Atanasio takes a huge hit along the boards. And the Bison recover that one now as the Bison are putting pressure. Sorby gets that one back to Carter. As Sherman recovers that. Scherf comes back in. Recovers that pass. Takes that shot. Scores! Top shelf pass, or top shelf shot there by Ryan Scherf. A Scherfy shelf, if you will. See, he throws up the Bison horns. That looks to be assisted by Cameron Coe and Nathan Kelly. So the Matadors now down 1. You got to improve this offense here. That one will be whistled for an icing, and we will get an offensive zone draw for the Matadors, which is the exact place you want it to be. You want to gain that offensive zone pressure. With 6.5 left to go in the first period. As the Bison now look to break out. Get that pass down to Helen. Helen feathers that one in down into the corners. Anderson able to recover that one. Brings that one up. Looks like we might have another icing as we get to a foot race. Icing gets waved off as in comes Goldstein. Goldstein tries to get something there, but Privatera shoots that one down. I believe that one hit off the wall, and we will get a stoppage of play. That puck goes out of play. So neutral zone draw, we get a new puck. And a lucky fan in attendance will get to take home a souvenir. 6:05 left to go in the first period. 8-6 are the shots. North Dakota State leads by 1 despite being outshot by 2. So Matadors look to regain that offensive pressure they had earlier. As in they come. Huge open ice hit there by the captain Anderson, and that's definitely motivation that they're going to bring back. But Privatera gives a little nut shot to Helland. Things look to be getting a little chippy. But we will have a defensive zone draw for the Matadors. Privatera now. Matadors having a little trouble on deciding who will be the sixth man off the ice. They don't want to take stupid penalties like they did last night. That caused them 2 extra goals. Or 3 goals, really. If you count all the penalties that they took and the man advantages. A lot of 4-on-4 hockey last night. Does not be the case as Yang is able to break that one out. Down into the offensive zone with speed. That shot smothered. Actually hits off the pillar, goes down behind the net. Nice little play. No tripping penalty called there to bring that one up. And that pass, and now the Bison have numbers. A little bit of chippiness back down behind the corner as Helen brings this one in, circles back down at the point, looking for options, feathers that one in. Pearson, the lone Bison that's chasing, and we will get a power play for interference. So another Matador will sit in the box. It looks to be Yang. Five minutes exact left in the first period. So the Matadors look to stave off the Bison power play attack. They've been solid on the power play. Good offensive zone pressure and being able to good keep there too. Like right I was saying, able to keep that pressure. They're right on cue as that shot goes high off of Schmidt. Or Schmidt took the shot and it went high as the Matadors able to get a stick in. Privatera actually. Beautiful defensive play. That gets feathered out. Minute 40 left to go on the man advantage for the Bison as they look for another breakout, looking to get their power play working again. As the Bison bring that in, back up to Pearson. Pearson gets that one back down to Goman. Back over to Ryder. Ryder now to Schmidt. Schmidt back down to Pearson, cycling well. Pearson looking for options. He's going to take that one himself back around the circles. Takes that shot, hits off a stick, and goes out of play. Solid opportunity there for the Bison. And off goes Scherf, being replaced by Helland on the wing. Helland immediately recovers that back to Pearson. Little net front presence there from Goman. That one gets back up to Schmidt. Quick shot. Will be rifled off the boards. Out in front, and Roberts smothers that one and will freeze that. 52 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 3:52 left to go in the first period, where I think CSUN's been playing very, very well. Played a lot better in the first period today than they did last night. Not giving up stupid penalties. And they're able to contain the offense is what it looks like. They're playing solid defensively as Scherf gets that pass down. Quick shot smothered up by Roberts. Loose puck. As we get a Roberts freeze. And it looked like Ryder tried to get a little, tried to get it right back. But that was Larson sticking up for his goalie. I think the refs were talking, saying, hey, keep the chippiness down. We don't want something to happen like it did last night. If you recall last night, game got very physical as it went on. And these two teams are playing more strategical is what it looks like, as that pass gets back down, back to Scherf. Scherf gets that one back down. Almost had a one-timer there, but not able to corral the puck. That looks to be Ryder, who almost had a goal tonight. He had one last night as Helland gets that one back down. Back out to Goman, back up to Helland. Schmidt takes that shot right into the chest of Roberts, and Roberts been a stonewall this far on the power play. He's seeing the puck very, very well, even through the screens. .12 seconds on the man advantage for the Bison as CSUN looks to stave off another power play attack. As that one gets down, no call there as Yang looked to be clothesline, but nothing there. I think he just got a little tripped up. Schmidt gets that one back down to Carter. Carter takes that shot, and Anderson right to the tape of Anderson, and he clears that one. O'Toole comes all the way out to play that one. Gets that back down to Scherf as Scherf tries to bring that one, and Anderson able to almost glove that one down as he chips that one back down and around the boards. Carter able to recover that, gets that back down to Scherf. A nice little chance there. Tried to get that shot off really quick was Ko, but Ko not able to capitalize on that as Privatera comes back down and around the boards. Banks that off, but Ko able to recover there. Roberts hits that off the stick. Almost a high stick. It looks like Yang almost hit his own man. But no call there as Schmidt gets, or not Schmidt, sorry. I believe that was Sorby. Yes, Sorby was trying to recover that, but Yang now brings that one back down to the offensive zone. Penalty expired 45 seconds ago. As Yang now looks for options, gets that back up to Anderson. Anderson brings this one back down, right out in front. Loose puck, rebound. No shot there as Bison were able to get that to the corner. But I think we have a penalty. Oh no, the net came loose. The whistle got blown. There was no delayed call by the official anywhere. But luckily we were able to see that the net came off the moorings. Two-minute warning in the first period for all of you NFL fans out there. Huge hit along the boards, but Bison able to retain possession of it. So they try to chip that one down. I think that took a funky bounce, but Scherf comes in, patted away, loose puck, rebound. CSUN Matadors able to get that one back out to the boards. A beautiful play. But now comes the streaking Bison. That was Steyer. Steyer almost had a great opportunity. Right out in front, patted away by Roberts. Tally another save for Mr. Roberts. There's a stretch pass cross ice. We'll get feathered out, hit a banner. As that one gets stopped. Hashik playing a very solid game thus far. He got ejected in the first period. Went to the showers early. Definitely learned from his mistakes last night. Playing a solid game thus far. Shots are 11-9 in favor of the Bison. CSUN wins that draw. Quick shot off the glove. Loose right out in front. But the Bison recover that one. And now to a board battle. That was recovered by Bauer. He brings that one down, and now the Matadors look to go right back on the attack as Hayden Day tries to bring that one down but gets stripped of it by Nathaniel Bauer. Back out to Mishka. Mishka looking for options right out in front. Save is what it looked like by Roberts. Now things are getting a little trippy right up in the net front. Under a minute left here in the first period as O'Toole tries to play that one, but he's just going to cover. As Sherman was there just in case he did. .45 left to go here in the first period. 2-1 is the score. Shots are even at 11 apiece. As the Bison look to try for something more with 30 seconds left to go. Helland brings this one out. Saucers that on along the ice. Back down for Urki. Urki tries to get that drop pass back up to Moriarty. Moriarty already has a goal tonight. Now Carter gets hit along the boards right out in front. No tripping calls. That gets right out in front. That away, and Roberts able to cover that. As Urki took a little stumble in the paint. Yeah, 10 seconds left here in the first period, and we're going to get changes. Looks like Pearson comes back on. Looks like he's going to take the draw for the Bison. Oh, and looks like we actually have a power play for the Matadors. So they'll go into the next penalty. They'll go into the next period. with the man advantage, and I believe Moriarty is going to sit for 2 minutes for roughing with 10 seconds left to go in the first. So that will get called for roughing, and CSUN has 10 seconds potentially to tie this game up. Anderson takes a shot! Almost goes in, as that, I believe, hit a body in front and popped right out. So you heard the crowd on the bench with the groan. And the Matadors are going to get ballsy here. I love this move. They're pulling the goalie, 3 seconds left. It's going to be a 6-on-4 for the next 2.9 seconds, and we'll see if it goes. Takes that shot, peel it off, right away that shot hits a body. And will be blown dead. So at the end of the first period, the Matadors playing much better in the first, as they're only down 1 as they go into the second period here on the Matador Sports Network. Matador first intermission report. I'm your your play-by-play commentator. I'm not the color commentator. Jonas Tani, alongside of my wonderful camera crew here at the CSUN Associated Students Sport Network and Matador Sports Network. Thank you guys for tuning in so much to tonight's broadcast. We have a little bit of an intermission report for you. Let's just get off to the stats first. North Dakota State leads 2-1 over in goals. Goals scored by, I need to get the roster. I don't have it memorized, which I really should. Goals scored by Max Moriarty and Ryan Scherf. On the Moriarty goal, Helland and I believe that was Erke get the assist. On the Scherf goal, the assists are Cameron Coe and Nathan Kelly. On the Matador side, a little bit of a trip up and fall on the power play where Ethan Yang was able to get a quick recovery and bury that biscuit in the basket. Shots are 13-2. North Dakota State leading in the shot category by 1. But that one shot could be the tying goal for CSUN. I was able to talk with Roberts, the goaltender, earlier today during this intermission, and he said that the defense is doing a very good job at being able to push out the defenders in the net, and they're able to box them out very well so that he's able to see all of the shots. They know that they're better on 5-on-5. Talking with a couple of coaches, and they know that they are better on 5-on-5. Not taking any stupid penalties and anything like that. Staying out of the box is huge for the Matadors and their offense because they can hold their own in the 5-on-5. Yes, North Dakota is fast. They're a top 20 team in their region, but because of that, the Matadors are able to hold their own, and with that, they're only down by 1. Going into the second period, we have plenty more action to stay with you, so stay with us here on the Matador Sports Network. Welcome back to the Matadors Sports Network. Second period set for puck drop here at the Simi Valley Isoplex at the NHL rink. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonas Tawney, alongside my wonderful camera crew here at the CSUN Associated Students on the Matador Sports Network. We got a nail-biter here, folks. CSUN, after the first period, they were down 3-1 last night, but coming in tonight, they're only down by 1, and they start the second period with a 1 minute and 51 second man advantage, which could be huge. They're 1 for 1 so far on the power play. As it looks like we had a roughing penalty on Max Moriarty, one of the goal scorers, the opening goal scorer tonight for the North Dakota State University Bison. He takes the penalty. And the Matadors on a huge power play. They need offense here. And they're 1 for 1 on the power play off an Ethan Yang goal where Jacob Pearson lost his footing a little bit. Yang able to capitalize. And you don't get goals served up like that on a silver platter much, so a wonderful opportunity as Sherman set to take the draw against Ryan Scherf, and we are underway. Final 40 minutes of play here left to go as that is Larson. Larson looks to bring this one in, wraps that round behind the net. CSUN looking to go to work on the power play here. Back down to Adanasio. Adanasio back down, and that one gets tipped by, I believe that is Urki as Adanasio recovers that one. So they wait for changes. A nice little breakout going. Gets that back up to Sherman. Sherman feathers that in for Hayden Day. Tries to bring that one in. That one will get feathered out. And Roberts playing this one. I had a nice little chat with him at the intermission. He said that they're doing a good job defensively, being able to see shots. Wonderful takeaway there. And now we got a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. They have numbers. Yang back over. Tries to get that right out front. No one gets it. He got high sticked is what it looks like. No call there on the power play as Warwick goes to the bench, and I think he got hit up high. So we're going to need quick, through the medical staff's able to get that one as the Bison feather that one, and it's a foot race between Helen and Anderson. Anderson wins the foot race, rims that back down and around. As a little pop-up puck behind the play. Short-handed chance there as they get that one out in front. Matadors now able to come back down along the way. It's a 2-on-1. Takes it himself right out to the slot. No one able to recover that. Hits off the pad. And now the Privatera had a wonderful opportunity. Anderson takes that shot. Hits off the blocker. Hits off the boards. And back down comes Coe as Coe feathers that one out as the power play is nearly expired. Shots are 14 apiece here in the second period. Power play expired. 1 for 1 on the power play are the Matadors as Yang brings this one down. O'Toole looking for options. Feathers this one out. Almost had a little bit of a trouble there as that was a beautiful move by Pearson. Pearson's been all over the play. Right back down in front. Not able to recover. Pearson with the wrap-up scores! Little give and go play as Pearson recovers that one. We'll wait to see who the assists are, but Pearson gets that wraparound goal. Believe it was Kyan Ryder who got the assist on that one, but now the Matadors down by 2, and they're in a familiar position as Pearson tries to get something going there. Matadors right off the power play. Let in one as Ryder gets steamrolled there on his knees, but Schmidt able to recover that, and we got a power play upcoming. And I believe Ryder will sit in the bin for 2 for tripping. It will be Kyan Ryder. And the Matadors have another chance to capitalize on the power play here, as they will have a full 2 minutes on the power play. as Warwick steps in for the draw, wins that draw, back to Anderson. Anderson looking for Privatera as that one will get feathered back down into the boards. Back down for Souza. Back up to Yang. Yang makes a move, tries to shake off Schmidt, goes back up to the point. The speed, able to keep that in, goes around Anderson, looks for options, back down to the point as that hits off Warwick. Goes up to the boards, but back out to Yang at the high point. Back to Anderson. Anderson rifles that shot, hits off the back of the boards, and I believe that was Souza. Not able to recover that as Privatera battling along the boards. Gets that back down to Souza. Tries to get that pass intended for Yang, but that will go outside the offensive zone. And now that was Erke who was chasing, but in comes Warwick. Back down to Anderson. The captain takes that shot loose off of O'Toole as they feather that one out, clear that one out, and it's not over yet as Moriarty pressures that one in, but Roberts able to recover that one. And CSUN now, minute left on the man advantage. That one, crisp pass over to Yang. Yang makes a move, nice little drag. He gets hooked there. That shot gets feathered in, and we're not going to have a power play. It looks like he got hooked on the play there, but no call. But the Matadors will have another offensive zone draw for the next 47 seconds of the man advantage. And it looks like it's going to be Scherf and Day that will take the draw. My apologies, it will be Scherf and Sherman. Trying to say that 5 times fast. A little bit of a tongue twister as Scherf wins that draw, and they clear that one down. Roberts able to recover that one. And Atanasio comes back down. Scherf pressuring. Matadors try to get another breakout. 35 seconds left to go on the man advantage. So they get that one back down to Larson. Makes a quick stop. Brings that one back down. Back to Sherman. Sherman now looking for options right out in front. But Helen able to recover that one. And now the Bison on their own have another play as that one gets back out to Sorby. And Helen takes the hit. But 15 seconds too little too late there for the chances of the Matadors. Shots are 16-15. In favor of the Matadors, actually. As Sherman now makes a nice little stick lift, able to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Penalty has expired. Nice little play by Day there as he gets shoved off. Sorby brings that one back down and around for Helen. Helen now, nice little crisp pass up, but Scherf not able to recover that as Day brings that one back down for Brett as Brett rims that one back around. Larson able to recover that one. Nice little dump and chase right back out for Sherman. So they bring this one down. A little bit of a board battle. The Matadors recover that. Back out to Souza. Souza looking for options. Quick shot. Sharp angle shot. Paddled away by O'Toole. He's been stellar tonight. As Muradian. My apologies. I'm butchering the name. Muradian almost had a chance there. He was pressuring in. So that pass goes through Goldstein. And now Pearson has another opportunity right out in front, saved by Roberts. Kick save and a beauty as Carter brings this one back down. Back up to the point, and it will be a foot race to the puck. Carter coasting along as O'Toole brings this one out to play. Try to get that from Muradian. So Muradian not able to get that. Down comes Goman. Goman tries to wrap that around. Pass out to the slot. Shot by Pearson wide, and Schmidt recovers this up at the high point. That one hits off. I believe that was Atanasio. Nope, my apologies. That was Goldstein that it hit off of. Now a little bit battle down along the boards. Brett getting involved. Nice little hip check there by Doan. But we're going to have a penalty for tripping. It looked like he got him with the hip check there, but I guess the ref saw that he got the stick in. And I believe that's going to be Doan going to the box for tripping. Yeah, Doan to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. And now the Bison have a chance to let their power play go back to work. 0 for 2 on the power play thus far on the evening. As the Matadors clear that one out, O'Toole brings this one down, able to recover it. Leaves it for Carter. Wraps this one back down around, and the captain looks to make something happen as he gets that one back up to Sorby. Well, that pass will go wide. An icing called for the offensive Bison. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Matadors. 13:33 left to go, almost halfway through regulation here. CSUN has a really good chance to come back in this game. They've been playing well, playing solid defensively as Hashik comes to step in for the faceoff, and a shorthanded goal would be huge as he wins that draw back to Anderson. Anderson will elect to take that one out so they can regroup and clear that one in, and that hits off the wall and goes out of play, and a fan gets a souvenir. Because he shot that in his own offensive zone, trying to clear it. It will be on an offensive zone draw for the Bison. With 13:25 left to go in the period, a minute and a half left to go in the man advantage. As Pearson wins that draw, tries to get that one back to Helen. And he does. Back over to Schmidt, the usual suspects for the Bison, as Atanasio able to clear that down. But it will be a high stick off of Schmidt, and that will get called. No penalty. But I think we got an offensive zone draw here from the Matadors. It's almost like a game of ping pong, but with the offensive zone draws. So Pearson and Warwick step in. A quick shot there from Souza caught me off guard. But O'Toole able to feather that one away. Says, not today, Mr. Souza. That one poke checked away. And now cleared puck by Warwick as Schmidt recovers this one in his own defensive zone. And the Bison only have 50 seconds left for another odd man advantage. Down comes Goman. Nice little move right out in front. Saved by Robert. No, it wasn't a save. And the North Dakota power play strikes again. But we have some conversations. It looks like the celebration is denied. Oh, no. All right, so Pearson gets credit for the goal. I believe that was his second of the night. Pearson gets his second of the night. But they're going to look at it. Looked like it might have been a little bit of goaltender's interference. Maybe he was jamming out a little bit too hard. Oh, now we still have a penalty for CSUN. Again. Going to the box will be Jake Dusteroff. Not sure what the call was. So as we wait to get confirmation on the call, we're getting a little bit of John over there. So we'll get the draw here, but Pearson scores his second of the night. Now we're getting some conversation between the officials and the linesmen. I think everyone doesn't know what's going on here. Now we're set for the draw. CSUN trailing by 3. Shots are even at 17 apiece. And the North Dakota power play gets a chance to go back to work. But a quick power play goal turns into another power play for the Bison as Schmidt looks to break out of his own zone. We're getting confirmation here over the PA and my wonderful assistants that it was a slash on Dusteroff. So he sits in the bin for 2 as Schmidt. That back up to Helen. Schmidt takes the one-timer shot, almost tipped in, but goes wide. As the Bison look to make something happen. Matadors tired out there. Long cross-ice pass, sharp shot. That goes wide, and it's now a foot race. As Helen gets that one stripped away from him. Souza brings this one down. Played out by O'Toole. Trying, looks like to be a little bit of a mishap there. No penalty called for goaltender's interference. But O'Toole came way out of his net. As now Goman brings this one out, tries to wrap this all the way around. Right out, pass out to the slot. Loose shot, scores! That looked to be Kyan Ryder. Right in front of the net. And Ryder scores. I think Schmidt and Goman are going to get the assist on that one. Down comes Anderson. After CSUN wins that draw, so 2 power play goals. And Sherman tries to take that sharp shot as that one gets loose along the boards. So able to recover that one. Back down comes Day. So that shot there by Mishka gets saved by Roberts. 6 shots in this period. 3 of those shots have gone in. Couple of defensive collapses for the Matadors. They've not been able to handle this high pressure offense as that one loose out in front, but Roberts gets the cover on it. CSUN still with the lone goal from Ethan Yang off the power play. Back-to-back nights with goals. So we'll see what happens as Roberts sprawls out, makes that save. 10:50 left to go in the second period. 21-18 are the shots on goal as the Bison lead by 4. So we get set for the draw. Anderson now battling down along the boards. Puck behind the net. Slots. It actually pokes out right in front, but Roberts gets a glove on it. And freezes that puck. 10:42 left to go. A couple of quick stoppages here. CSUN trying to slow down this game. The Bison are steamrolling the Matadors, and they're looking for their 3rd win in a row. As we're going to get someone to get kicked out of the draw, out of the zone, and it looks like it's going to be Hasek that's going to get kicked out. Nope, my apologies. Just some official conversations. Maybe they jumped a little bit too early as that draw gets tied up in the circle. Back out for Anderson. Anderson tries to clear that one down. That one will get stopped. It hits off his skate. Anderson tries to bring this one back down. But now Commissar looking for options. But Gonzo wearing another A for the Matadors tonight. Rims that one back down around. So Commissar looks for options, brings that one back up to Gonzo. Back to Anderson. Long stretch pass. Actually hit the tape of Gonzo, but he didn't know where it was. Down comes Misha. Mishka takes that shot. Loose puck rebound. Covered by Roberts. And we get a little bit of trippiness here as we are exactly halfway through regulation here at the Isoplex in Simi Valley. I think we're going to get some penalties here. As that's gone so, he's contesting the call. He doesn't like it. 2 minutes for interference. He slams the door shut. And he is not happy with the officials here. We get a change of personnel on the ice, and the Matadors go back to the sin bin for another 2 minutes, and these penalties have been very, very costly for them. North Dakota is 2 for 5 so far on the night. Last night they were 3 for 5 on the man advantage. As Hasek brings that one in, but that one gets called for offsides. We get a little bit of chippiness here as Yang taps that one back in, and now we get some John going on. And they're talking to each other. That's Yang and looks to be Ryder. They're John with each other. We'll get an offensive zone draw. Official talking with O'Toole here. Maybe some chippiness happening. So Yang and Pearson setting the draw in the neutral zone. As Pearson wins that one back to Goman. Goman gets that one over to his counterpart of Schmidt. And Schmidt, stretch pass and a huge hit by Yang. That might give the Matadors some confidence. Yang been out there all the time. As Pearson gets that one back down to Ryder. That shot, I think, actually gets blocked. So Pearson bumps off the hit. Back out one-timer for Schmidt. Saved. And that one will get bumped into the corner as Schmidt recovers that one. Back up to Pearson. Short little pass as Schmidt, they rotate, takes that shot in traffic. Screened off, and the Matadors able to cut that. They have numbers. 2-on-1. It's Yang getting shielded. No tripping call as he just loses an edge, and Yang feathers that one in. Sorry, that was not Yang. I believe that was Dusteroff who just feathered that one in. But now we have more. Yang comes right back out. It's a 1-on-1. Sorry, that is not Yang. That is Komisar. Komisar brings that in, takes that shot, hits off the skate of Schmidt. And as they get pressured, and we will have another man advantage, delayed penalty. I think CSUN's going to go down 5-on-3, but North Dakota waits to get the man advantage here. It's going to be an interference call, I believe. Behind the play, Carter went down. So we are going to have an interference call. But I'm not sure who it's going to be on. We'll have a 5-on-3 for 20 seconds. As it looks to be Dusteroff who takes that penalty, second penalty of the night. As Carter gets that one back down. Bison scored on the 5-on-3 advantage last night against the Matadors, and the penalties are costing them now as that pass goes wide as Scherf couldn't connect. Back up to Carter. Carter back down to Scherf. First penalty expired, so Matadors kill off the 5-on-3. They have another minute and a half to kill off the rest of the power plays. That one gets back up to Carter, back down to Scherf, but an errant pass hits off the state. And Brett looks for options. He brings that one back down as Gonto tries to clear that one, but Carter there intercept the pass. That shot gets smothered by Roberts. Minute 20 left to go in the power play. 7:39 left to go in the second period. As North Dakota looks to add to their commanding lead and go up by 5. Schmidt brings that one back down along the boards. Back over to Schmidt. Pass goes errant. Back to Helen. Helen able to keep that one in the zone as he rims that one back down to Goman. Goman gets that one back up. Sharp angle shot, and Roberts able to sit on it and cover. But that puck bumps loose. Roberts loses his footing right out in front. That shot scores! And they capitalize on the power play. Not sure who got that one shot off, and it will be Pearson. Ladies and gentlemen, throw your hats. We have a natty hattie in the second period as Pearson scores his third of the evening, and he is rocking. If we take a look at last night's tallies, I believe Pearson also had a goal and was named one of the stars of the game. Pearson did not have a goal last night, but he made up for it. 3 goals in his last 2 games, and he has been on fire. Definitely something the Bison need as they go up by 5. Back down to Sherman, to Privitera. Privitera had 1 goal last night as that puck bounces way up high into the rafters. And a lucky Matador fan actually almost caught that. If we get the fan jumping up and down with joy. Got the puck. Officials looking for conversation. So they win that one. Souza tries to take that shot off. Gets blocked away. And now down comes Ko. Yang trailing for the Matadors. Solid back check, tries to get the hit off. Bumped away as the Bison are in transition, but here come the Matadors. Souza and Yang on the attack, trailed. Nice place there by Yang. That shot hits off a player. Sorry, that was Warwick and Souza with Yang trailing. Yang able to strip that one away. Sorry, Warwick, those numbers look so similar, especially when they're tucked in. As Yang, number 6 for the Matadors, not number 5. That pass comes down. O'Toole plays that one, and they will get changes. O'Toole shoots that one all the way up. And they get the icing, but North Dakota State not happy with it. As actually, it looked like Clay Irk got there first before Anderson. I don't necessarily agree with the icing call. I think Irk got there first before Anderson, but I'm not the one officiating the game. It is those 4 fine gentlemen down on the ice in the black and white stripes. An offensive zone draw for the Matadors as they win that one back. Brett takes that shot, hits a body in front. Tries to get that to recover. But Irk recovers that one. Back down to Moriarty. Moriarty takes that shot. Hits off the netting. 5:56 left to go in the second period. North Dakota State up by 5. All thanks to Jacob Pearson with his 3 goals in the second period. Natty Hattie. Back to back. Well, it was Pearson, and then I believe it was Ryder that scored, and Pearson scored again. As the Matadors in transition, they bring that one down. That one down to the boards. The captain, Carter, gets hit along the boards, but able to recover that as that one gets back up to Helen. Back down to Sorby. Sorby feathers that one in, back down the boards, but Anastasio gets there first. Back down to Sorby, back out to Carter. Back to Sorby at the blue line. Carter looking for options here as he feathers this one into the neutral zone. Pressured by the Matadors, but Helen gets that one back out. And no offside there as they were able to recover that one. Brett brings that one back down. Back out to Atanasio, makes a nice little turn at the boards. Brings that one back down and around. So the Matadors are trying to get something going here. They need an extra one, and they could spring a guy on a breakaway. Trip down the boards. Down comes... Well, it was Muradian, but I think they called that one an icing. Although the draw's going to be at center ice, so I wonder if the net came off the moorings or there was something that happened where they had to blow the play dead. Something in the ice, maybe? We're not too sure. But we shall see. Schmidt regains the draw, almost tapped down by Commissar. As North Dakota State looks to go back on the rush. Back down to Doan, but now back down behind the net. Tries to get that shot out. We'll get back to the point by Carter. Back over to Schmidt. Schmidt takes a long clapper, hits off a body in front, trickles and scores! The Matadors cannot buy a bounce as that one just trickles in, and that looks to be Nathaniel Bauer. I believe that was who scored. But we'll get a confirmation on that at the end of the period. Let me know who scored. As the Matadors now go down by 6. They have let up 5 goals in the second period, have yet to score 1. To bring that one down, sharp shot. We'll go back down behind the net. You have to wonder when you think Anderson will pull the goalie and get a new one in. As Latz, oh, sorry, not Latz, that was Mishka. Mishka almost scored there. That one down, back out behind the boards. Privitera brings this one back up. Back down for Anderson. Makes a little move at the blue line. Tries to get that toe drag off, but Carter there stones him on the breakaway. Or what could have been a partial breakaway. As Mishika brings this one back in. Pulls that one into the barrel. Fires. Rebound. I think Mishika got his own rebound. But shoots it right into the 5-hole of Roberts. So I just got confirmation. I'm pretty sure that was Anthony Friedman who scored the 5th goal for North Dakota State, but we'll get confirmation on that at the end of the period. As Brett almost has a horrible giveaway, and well, he turns it over behind his net. Let's get that one back out to Pearson. He already has 3 goals on the night, looking to add to 4. As Atanasio brings this one back down and around the boards, back out to Brett. Brett back down and tries to bring that up the boards as the Matadors try to get something going as Sherman pressures in, looks for his options. Pressured by Carter, but able to recover that. Back out to the point for Atanasio. Back down as Pearson is able to recover that. Nice little move. They're able to protect the puck, and he gets that back up for Goman. Goman brings this one in. He had one last night. Stoned away by Roberts, and that will go behind the net. 2:50 left to go in the second period. The shots are 19-28 as the Bison are coming out swinging hard. You have to wonder what that message was in the locker room. They came out looking like a wagon, and they have no intention of slowing down anytime soon as the Matadors look to get a rush out as that pass goes Aaron off the half wall, and Schmidt recovers that back down to Erickson. But Sherman recovers that for the Matadors, back up to Atanasio. Atanasio rims that one back down and around the boards. Playing a little catch almost, and Atanasio trying to look for something to happen. Gets that one back up to Souza. Loses that in a loose puck battle as Schmidt tries to feather that one in, but the Matadors able to recover that. Feathered out. And Erickson gets that one stopped away by Souza. Picked off. Souza comes down the wing. Looking for options. Shoots off the crossbar. He almost went bar down. The Matadors would have had their 2nd goal of the evening. As Coe looked to get a short, sweet pass off. But man, what a shot by Souza. An absolute rocket as he's not able to. Now the Matadors have numbers. Yang and Souza. That shot smothered right into the chest of O'Toole. He had the pass, elected to be selfish and take it, and shot it right into the chest of O'Toole. But the Matadors getting solid chances here. If they can get one, they might have the momentum. Hey, North Dakota State scored 5 goals in the second period. That means the Matadors can do it too. It is not impossible. The Matadors can totally do that as Warwick wins that draw back down. Nice hit by Yang along the boards. Battle for the puck. As Moriarty will recover that. Yang tries to get that one to Souza. That will go the length of the ice, or the width of the ice. As now Sorby recovers that. That one hits off Warwick. And the Matadors trying to get some offensive zone pressure as Helen feathers that one out. High stick there. And no call as the Bison touch that one first. Warwick brings this one down. Tries to get around. Look for a wraparound. Almost had a Michigan chance there. Which would have been phenomenal. Souza takes that shot. Hits off the body. Another shot. I think it got blocked again. But the Matadors able to recover that as Duskarov retains that back down behind the net. Sprawling out. Loose puck. Not able to get that. And O'Toole covers that. We'll have a penalty on the play. 35 left to go. It will be 15. It will be Moriarty. Gets the minor. Not sure what the call is here, but we'll take a look at it. Man, what a mad scramble down behind the net. Had to be a tripping or a hooking or a slashing of some sort, maybe even a roughing. I don't know, at this point I should start listing off all the penalties, and at one point it'll be true. But we'll take a look and see what the call is, and we'll get official confirmation for you on that. But the Matadors will start the third period with a power play, and that could be huge. If they get one here, this could be massive for the Northridge Matadors as that draw gets lost in the feet. Hashik tries to come and play that out. Stopped at the line by Anderson. Gets that one back down to Hashik. Hashik looking for options back down to the corner. Back up to Hashik at the point. Tries to get that shot, doesn't get all of it. And they will bring that one out. But it looks like Mishika will have a chance here as he tries to leave that one back. Right out, backdoor pass, but Privatera brings this in 10 seconds left now for the Matadors. Time winding down. Privatera brings this one in. Someone falls. That shot stoned. Rebound chance. Not able to go as Hashik recovers that puck. Time expiring. Not able to score. And the Matadors go into the third period with a minute 25 left on the man advantage. 7-1 is the score here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. We'll be back with the intermission report right after this. Welcome back to Simi Valley here at the Simi Valley Isoplex in beautiful Simi Valley, Southern California. First, before we start off this intermission report, we just want to give our condolences and our heart is out to the people who have been affected by the LA wildfires. We hope everyone is getting the care they need and the help that they need. Besides that, I'm Jonas Tani. This is my analyst Alex Konkoff and our wonderful camera crew of the CSUN Associated Students here with the Matador Sports Network. Biggest thing of the period, Jacob Pearson gets a natural hat trick.
Yes.
Like 2 goals, and then I believe it was Ryder who scored in between, and then Pearson finishes off his hat trick all in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, great period for North Dakota, but I think for CSUN, really, it needs to be just hounding down the front of the net, keeping the front of the net locked. All the goals except for one in front of the net, and then same thing goes offensively. Get to the front of the net, get rebounds, put them in.
CSUN not being able to box North Dakota out like they've wanted to. I know I was talking with the goalie a little bit earlier. He was saying that their defense was doing a good job and being able to stop him from being the screenshots. You think the screenshots are the problem?
I don't really think the screenshots are the problem. Just get to the, like I was saying, get to the front of the net, block those shots, and yeah, your saves will come, and you'll be able to get clears just by that.
Penalties also biting the Matadors in the butt as they take 4 penalties in that second period. North Dakota State capitalizing on 3 of the 4. They had a 5-on-3 advantage for 20 seconds. They didn't capitalize on it. We saw last night, though, they had a 5-on-3 advantage for about a minute and a half. That one they were able to capitalize on because that was obviously a longer time. But CSUN able to finally kill off the 5-on-3, but not able to. They're having problems with penalties. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Just don't take dumb penalties. Just stay out of the penalty box as much as you can.
Shots on goal for North Dakota State is 29. For the Matadors, it is 23. 7-1 here in the Simi Valley Isoplex. Matadors actually almost had a great scoring chance with 40 seconds left to go in the period. That little scrum broke out in front of the net. What do you make of that?
That's exactly what I was saying. Get men to the front of the net. You'll get rebounds like that. That was perfect by CSUN. Need to do more of that in this next period.
Matadors looking to come back. It's not impossible. Could be improbable. Down by 6 as they head into the third period with a minute 25 man advantage after I believe it is Max Moriarty taking a roughing penalty. Thank you for joining me on the intermission report, Alex.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
We'll see you guys back here for the third period in the final 20 minutes of CSUN hockey. Welcome back to the Isoplex here at beautiful Simi Valley, California. I'm Jonas Tani alongside of my wonderful camera crew here of the CSUN Associated Students Matador Sports Network. We welcome you back in. 20 minutes left to play of hockey. 7-1 is the score right now. North Dakota scoring 5 goals. Yes, that is correct. By my count, they scored 5 goals in that period. And before I forget, I need to do some simple math. North Dakota had 16 shots on goal in that period. CSUN had 11 for a total of 23. No goals for the Matadors, but Jacob Pearson making his presence known. 3 goals in the second period, all assisted from Ryder and Goman. And that Pearson-Ryder-Goman line is feeding families. That line has been absolutely stellar tonight, and it's shown. All 3 of those players were assisted, got touches on the puck for Pearson's hat trick. Goman only recording 2 assists, but Ryder recording 3. The final goal of the first period was Nathaniel Bauer, assisted by Ike Schmidt and Lance Lewis. CSUN has the man advantage for the next minute 25 seconds as they are down by 6 in shots and down by 6 in goals. If they want a chance to come back, they're going to need a quick one here. As we get set for the final stanza of hockey at the Simi Valley Isoplex. Next Matadors home game is going to be February 9th here in the wonderful Simi Valley Isoplex. We hope to see you fans out there as that draw is won by the Matadors. Down comes Yang. As he looks to make his name known on the man advantage. Strong pass to Anderson, but not able to recover that one as it hits off his skate. Back up to, I'm blanking on the name, Privatera. As Yang now enters the zone, takes that shot, 5-hole save by O'Toole. 23 for 24 tonight is O'Toole. And he is having another stellar performance in net. So that draws one back up to Anderson, back down to Warwick. Up to Anderson playing a little bit of catch. Making hockey baseball as Anderson takes that shot wide. It might have hit a body in front, but Warwick recovers that along the sides. Back up to Anderson at the high point. Down to Warwick towards the circles and the half wall. Anderson back down. Shot by Privatera. That one will wind all the way down as Anderson recovers that puck. Half a minute left to go in the man advantage for the Matadors as they bring this one out. And Privatera back down to Yang. Yang now looking for options as he tries to skate one in, but Anderson gets there for Yang. Yang wraps this one down, and Schmidt tries to clear that one. Huge keep by Privatera there as he's down in the corner looking for options as he wraps, tries to get that pass. That shot wide, and Privatera tries to recover that one, but he will not get there. Pearson, he already has 3 on the night, wipes out. No penalty called there as Anderson recovers it and the man advantage expires. So CSUN 1 for 4 on the power plays tonight, not able to capitalize on either. As Coe brings this one down and in, back up to the point. Sorby not able to recover that, but O'Toole playing the puck, shoots that one out. Back to Scherf, and Scherf and Co. come down, scores! A slap shot from Scherf, and I think O'Toole got an assist. O'Toole did get an assist on that one as Scherf, my apologies, absolutely rifles one. As it's now 8-1, NDSU, and now CSUN at this point is just playing for pride. But a wonderful goal scored by Scherf. He just ripped a clapper right where Mama hides the cookies. And Atanasio gets that one back to Brad as the Matadors are down by 7 and 6 in the shot category. As Helen gets taken down, back out for Moriarty, but gets stripped of the puck as Atanasio brings that one back up, and that will go over the penalty box boards. So we have official scoring on the goal. The goal was Scherf from Carter and O'Toole. As Helen brings this one in off the offensive or neutral zone draw, gets bodied along the boards, and is a little slow to get up. But Carter able to keep that puck in down, and Brett recovers that down low. Rims that one back down around to Commissar. As Hashik brings this one up. Down the boards, tries to make a move, scores! CSUN scores! A beautiful move, and he pokes it 5-hole, and O'Toole's assist is not long-lived, as that one looks to be Hashik. Nick Hashik gets the scoring, gets the Matadors back on the board, and I think Gonto and Commissar are going to get the assist on that one. As Dusteroff tries to rim that one back up, and the Matadors only down 6 and 5 in the shot category. Puck gets bounced out. I was trying to listen for the official goal call, but not able to hear what it was, as the Matadors now have this one. Trying to get that back up to the high point, but now here come the Bison. A nice little move, stoned by Roberts. Toe drag, and Goban tried to get a breakaway goal, but not able to get that. He had that wide open eyes, goes to the toe drag, and Roberts stones him on the breakaway. CSUN wins the draw. Back down to the boards as Anderson brings this one up, feathers this one up, back for Muradian, takes that shot, block it away. The Matadors blow a tire. One of the Matadors blew the tire. I think that was Goldstein. Was not able to recover that as Pearson shrugs off the hit. And Matador runs into the board. I believe that was Goldstein who did that. So that puck from Ryder is shot away. Now Bison back in the neutral zone. Goman tries to revenge the stoning. That shot, windmill save by Robertson. He's doing all that he can. What a beautiful save, as Goman had a chance and Robert stones him twice. Warwick wins the draw. CSUN able to recover that one. Souza tries to go down, but not able to go. Mishika rims that one back around, as Anderson recovers that pass. He brings this one in, streaks into the zone. Back over to Yang. Yang tries to get an option, but that one gets stripped away. As down come the Matadors. Yang recovers out in the neutral zone, feathers that one down, but gloved down by Carter. Stripped away by Yang into the offensive zone. Yang and Warwick. Shot goes off the netting and into the Zamboni corner. CSUN getting offensive chances, but you have to wonder, is it too little, too late? They're down by 6. As the Bison try to bring this one down. And Roberts, because there's that. Oh, he plays that one out. No whistle. Right out for Scherf. Scherf takes that shot. Patted away. Shot saved. And Roberts elects to hold on to that one. He doesn't want something like that to happen, as he gives up a turnover. Might have been the defense actually that gave up that turnover. And they are able to stone them. Sorby gets that one back down, feathers that in for the Matadors. They bring that back to the neutral zone, and it's now a foot race. Yang racing. Schmidt gets that one. Back to Lewis, who bring this one back down. Scherf trying to look for options, gets that one back to the point, and Sorby recovers that. Back down, covered by Ko. Ko tries to get that one back down, but Yang recovers that one. He's been all over the play tonight as Souza brings this one down, looking for options. Shot, glove down, loose, and it stays in between the wickets of O'Toole as that one gets blown dead. 14:21 left to go in the third period. The Matadors getting solid chances. They're able to convert on their chances. They might actually have a shot here. So we shall see. So they bring this one down. Covered by Doan. Bison able to recover that. Looks like we have an offside, I believe, is the call. But I'm not too sure about what happened. There will be a neutral zone face-off towards the Matadors D zone. Sherman and Erke will take the draw. 2:17 squaring off. 17 squared, if you will. And Dusteroff feathers that one down to the boards as Larson tries to recover that puck in the offensive zone corner. Battling down along the boards. That shot, I think, hit off the rafter. And he caught it with a stick. That was beautiful. Was that Schmidt? Who did that? That was Schmidt. Ike Schmidt, off the rafters, bounces that one on his stick, and beautiful as both 17s tune in for the draw. Sherman wins that one. Antanasio able to keep that one in. Sherman brings that one back down. Larson tries to recover that one. Loose puck, no goal there as the Bison bring this one down. Partial breakaway as Helland is on his own. Stuttered on the name there, apologies on that. Schmidt gets that one down. And Roberts able to recover that one. Eight to 2, the score here. As Erke will take the draw, wins that draw back. And now the Bison have to retreat and regroup as Sorby wins the foot race down into his own zone. Loses the puck there, but Carter there to recover as Hasek pressures him. Carter gets that one back up to Helland. Helland still has the puck, blows a tire, but able to get that width pass off. So they bring that back down to the captain. Captain Carter whiffs on that one as Kormazi brings this one back down. Or Commissar, sorry. Getting confused with Karmazi corn, the famous caramel corn from Sacramento. Apologies on that one. So they try to get that long stretch pass to go as Ryder recovers that one still in the neutral zone, battling hard. But will elect to regroup and look for options. Pass blocked by Commissar. And now Gonto tries to bring this one down as Anderson playing defense at the point. Pearson gets that back down to Sorby. Back down to Ryder. Ryder tries to make a move, bumped off the puck, and that puck will go out of play into the bench. The Matadors recover that one. Neutral zone faceoff coming to play here. 8-2 is the score. 12:19 left to go in the third period. Matadors have a chance to push here. They just need 6 more goals to tie the game. It's not impossible. Bison scored 5 in essentially 10 minutes. They were all over the Matadors in the second period. Matadors regrouped. They look to be coming out stronger as I'm blanking on that. Privatera brings that one in. Totally blanked on that name there as Anderson brings that one back down. Privatera tried to bring that one. Not able to go. Huge stop there. That shot will get blocked as Anderson tries to bring this one down. Sorry, not Anderson. Seamus Killian tried to get that puck down and in. And now, here come the Bison. Goman brings that one back. Anderson recovers, feathers that one out. Touched by Pearson, no icing due to the Bison touch. And O'Toole trying to go for another assist as Goman recovers that one. We know Pearson has that scoring touch. He has 3. Nice little toe drag. Shot. Blocker down by Roberts, and Yang off to a foot race against Goman. Gets him out to the side, but Goman knocks that puck away into the boards. Battle down loose. Matadors recover it. That shot will get saved. So they try to bring that one down around slot. Pass to the slot. No one there. Brett gets that back to Ananasio. And the first pair D-men look for options as Muradian tries to go for something a little bit entangled in the neutral zone as Warwick gets that back up to Yang. Yang swarmed with Grays, but Matador's able to push that into their offensive zone. But Mishika recovers that one. So they bring that one back down. Sorby recovers this one in the own offensive zone. Matadors now looking for a breakout. Yang takes that one. That shot hits off a blocker. I think it went wide, actually. As down comes Mishika. Mishika brings this one back in. Gets entangled. Shrugs off the hit, and Ananasio brings this one back. Kicks it down around the boards for Yang, who gets hit along the boards, but able to recover, and there will be an icing. Sorby gets to it first, and we will have an icing and a D-zone draw for the Matadors halfway through the third period. 36-28 are the shots. Matadors with 5 shots this period. NDSU with 5 shots as well. Matadors sporting their home blacks. Bison, their away grays. Talk about a jersey matchup here as Carter brings this one down. Matador loses the stick. Feathers wide. And Ananasio is without a stick in the center. Finds a time, picks it up, recovers it. And there's a battle along the boards. Nothing to come of it, but North Dakota tries to knock it loose. Rim that back up, keep it in. Back down to the corner as he gets hit along the boards. And now comes Yang. Yang, Souza, and Ananasio on the rush. As Souza recovers that one. His stick gets knocked out. That will get to the corner. And back out from North Dakota. 5-goal second period makes this game 8-2 for North Dakota. Matadors with 1 regular strength goal and 1 power play. So they chip that one back down. Back out to Sherman. Sherman tries to get that back up to Warwick. Able to recover that one. Sorry, not Warwick. That was Hayden Day. But down comes Scherf. Scherf shoots that one. Rebound. Not able to capitalize on it. And Larson comes down to Sherman. Sherman brings this one back. Back down to Day. Day trying to recover that one, but gets bumped off the puck, and Bison recover. So they chip this one back down. Privatera able to recover that. And O'Toole able to see that shot. So he brings this one. Coe brings this one back down around behind the net. Back up. Schmidt. Shot. Goes wide. Hits off the board. Actually hit a body. Another slap shot there, and that's going to hit the boards. That one rims around. Schmidt recovers this one. Back to Sherman, and Sherman's just going to feather this one out. And actually hit the penalty box. Goes out of play, and we're going to have an offensive zone draw for the Matadors. Sorry, Bison. Defensive zone for the Matadors. Offensive for the Bison. 7:55 left to go in the game. The Matadors need to get 6 quick goals here. And Erke settles in for the draw. Back out to Helland. Helland will get that one shot. Not to go, but Privatera brings this one back up with Komisar and Hasek. Privatera back for Komisar. Take that shot. Hits off a body. Komisar able to recover that in the corner, but get it stripped away. There's that pass out, and now it's a breakaway. or a partial breakaways. Moriarty takes that sharp angle shot. Recovered. Urki got another shot, and we'll get a cover. Ref took a little too long to blow that whistle. Not sure if they thought he was going to play it, but able to cover it. 7:25 in the third. Shots are 37-28. Bison have outscored the Matadors 15-5 in these past 2 games. Talk about an offensive-minded mentality with the Bison. And they're 7 minutes away from a 3-game win streak. As Komisar not happy, slams his stick after getting that pass intercepted. Carter brings that back up to Urki, looking for Helen. Urki brings this up to Helen. Helen takes that shot. That's going to get gloved down by Roberts. Not a lot of chippiness in this game. We've had the occasional scrum, but nothing too much going on. The Matadors look to put this one behind them. Down 6. Maybe not an appropriate time to be playing like a G6. But I digress. As there's that shot. Gets blocked away. Down into the corner, and back come the Bison. They bring that one back up to Helen. Helen still looking for his first of the night. Nice little windmill deke. He gets that across, tries to get that out to the slot, but stopped by Ananasio, who picks that pass off. And they try to get Spring a man for a breakaway, and he gets shanked down. We get a little bit of chippiness down there in the corner, but we'll have an elbowing penalty. Matadors need to capitalize here if they want to have a chance at coming back in this game. And that's going to be Schmidt for elbowing. So Schmidt sits in the bin for 2. Matadors 1 for 4 on the power play so far. Looking to make it 2, 4, 5 and go up to 40% on their power play. Privatera looking for options, pressured by Goman. As Goman able to chip that out, Yang keeps that in. Nice little play along the boards. So they get that back up to Privatera. Back to Yang. Yang now gets that long cross ice pass back to Anderson. Back up to Souza. Anderson takes that shot, hits a body in front, and Pearson is going to hold on to it. So they look for options. Back down to Pearson in the neutral zone, who's just going to feather this back. And O'Toole, I think he's going to go for another assist. Gets that back up to Pearson as it hits off a skate, or a stick of Anderson. Down comes Pearson. Pearson, shot! Scores! Hits the long bar. And a short-handed goal. That was Pearson, his 4th of the night. And O'Toole's going to get that assist. And I believe Goman will get the other as well. A short-handed goal for the Bison. And the Matadors are down 7 with 5:43 left to go in the third. We'll wait to get a call here on the assists. So O'Toole with 2 assists tonight. A primary and a secondary. That one will head off the boards. Down comes the Bison as Mishika almost had that shot off from Steyer. We get a little scrum around the boards. No penalty called as Sherman loses an edge. Back up to Larson. Larson now brings this one over to Day. Back to Larson. Larson looks for options. No penalty there. As Anderson takes that shot. It's going to go wide. Sorry, not Anderson. Doan. Doan takes that shot. That's going to go wide again. And Brett gets there. He's going to try to chop that back down behind the boards. Back to Larson. Back up to Sherman, but gets a stick lifted by Mishika. And time expiring on the power play. Time expires. Schmidt back out onto the ice. Right out of the box. Here's a chance. Back down for Scherf. Scherf back to Schmidt. Schmidt shoots. Wide. Just a little high. Schmidt almost had that right out of the box. So they feather this one in. Ko brings this one in. Tries to chip that to his counterpart of Scherf. Able to keep that one in. Tries to bring that one back out. Hits off Komisar. And we will have an icing here. No ice. Oh, we do get an icing. Referee was a little late to blow that whistle. But 4:03 left in the third as it becomes a defensive zone draw for the Matadors. Matadors down 7 now. With 4 minutes left to go. So scratch it. Matadors being outscored. Well, it could be more here, and it is! Cameron Ko makes it 10-2, and it is a slaughter now. As Ko will record another tally tonight. He gets his second point of the evening. And I believe the assists are Erickson and Scherf. So Scherf has 3 points, 2 goals tonight. He's going to look for that hat trick. As Privatera wins the draw, but recovers the puck. And now Scherf looking for the hat trick. Nice little toe drag. Shrugs the hit off as Ko gets hit along the boards. And now we have another power penalty. And we get a little bit of talking. And I believe Anderson's going to take that penalty. We'll see what the call is. 2 minutes for roughing. As he hit, I believe that was Ko, pretty hard. Down in the boards. Bison trying to make it a 9-goal game. They're up by 8 so far as they win that draw. Helen takes that shot, hits off a skate. We'll go out of play. 3.5 left to go in the game. So Ko gets the goal, assisted by Erickson and Scherf. Scherf has a 3-point night already. As we get a whistle for high stick. And we'll get an offensive zone draw. Or neutral zone draw. Bison are at 50% on their power play today. As Souza tries to bring this one in, little toe drag, goes wide, back down to the corner. Souza looking for options, but Schmidt strips that puck away. Back come the Bison. Down comes Pearson. Stick gets tipped, but Goman will recover that. Goman gets hit along the boards. Helen recovers that. Back to Schmidt. Back to Ryder. Ryder to Pearson. Pearson looking to make it 5. Nice little toe drag through traffic. That shot goes. Back up to Schmidt. Bodies down in front. And I believe that was Yang who got a stick on it. But Helen able to recover. Back down, back to Goman. Little touch pass back to Schmidt. Schmidt takes that shot. Hits Goman in front, and Goman's a little rough to get up as he's limping. He's favoring that leg. I think he took that hard. And we'll get a penalty here. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey for once. Oh, they're getting 2 people. Looks like they might. Yeah, Dusteroff goes to the sin bin. And so does Ryder. So coincidental minors. And we might get some 4-on-4 hockey here. It's going to be 5-on-4. We get coincidental minors. as Dusteroff goes to the bin. Not sure what the calls were for, but Dusteroff will sit for 2 minutes in the third, but we'll still get some 5-on-4. 2.5 left to go. Penalties are real trouble for this Matador team, as we'll get the coincidental minors wiped off the board. But each person will sit for 2. We have coincidental minors. Not too sure what the call is for, as that pass was intended for Scherf. Goes a little wide, still recovered at the boards. Scherf gets that back up to the captain. Back down to Ko. Ko tries to get that to Scherf, who's looking for a hat trick tonight. As now comes Doan. Doan tries to get a nice little toe drag. No penalty called there. As the Bison look to regroup, and Ko comes down. They have numbers. Ko brings this one down. Back over to Scherf. Scherf tries to get that shot off, but Erke recovers that in the corner. Back off to Privitera, and they'll kill that off. 20 seconds left to go in the power play, and they might get changes here. As Doan gets off for Antonisiu. Not Antonisiu, that's the Blackhawks player for Atanasio. And Scherf makes a nice little move at the line, tries to shrug the hit off, but Privitera recovers that. Back over to Carter. Back down to Sorby. Back over to Scherf. Back to Erke. Their passing has been absolutely phenomenal. That pass, or that shot, it looks like actually from Erke, will get to the 5-hole and be covered for a whistle. Matadors only being held to 5 shots. Quite an easy night for O'Toole thus far. He's stopped 27 out of 29 tonight and 29 out of 32 last night. Matadors thought they were still down a man. So O'Toole dancing to fireball by Pitbull in the background. That tip almost went through as Mishika recovers that puck. Back down into the corner. As Brett looks for options there, gets that back up. Back down to Brett. Recovered by the Bison, but here comes Sherman. Sherman to the Matadors, stretch pass for Anderson. Anderson, the North Dakota native, stoned on the breakaway. I think that shot just went wide. 1 minute left to go in regulation in the game here. As down come the Bison. That pass intended for the slot, not able to get that nice little in between the legs to shoot that one down. As Mishika looks for options, trying to get that shot off. Doesn't go. A little scrum in front. But the Matadors and Atanasio able to recover that. Tries to make a move. Bison strip it away. Back down to Mishika, who gets hit down. Open ice hit. Sorry, not Mishika. That was Galdenik, who got hit in the open ice. .18 seconds left to go here. And a disappointing showing for the Matadors as a couple of defensive breakdowns in the second period. That puck gets fired after hitting a stick. Goes into the netting. 9 seconds left to go in the third period here. A rough showing for the Matadors. Played a very solid first period. We thought it was going to be an incredible game, but North Dakota in the second came out and absolutely steamrolled the Matadors with 5 goals in the second and 3 goals in the third period. Folks, be sure to stay tuned for the post-game show and the 3 stars of the game, which we'll have for you very, very shortly as Helen tries to ring that around. They shoot that one out, and that will do it. Matadors only hold to 5 shots for a total of 29 total. Whereas for the Bison, I'm going to have to do some math. I can't think that quickly. 12 shots in the period for a total of 41. And the Bison sweep the season series 2-0. with a win 10-2 and 7-3 last evening. Folks, your 3 stars of the game tonight all come from North Dakota State University. Your 3rd star of the game, the goalie, number 35, Ryan O'Toole, stopped 27 out of 29 shots. Last night, he stopped. Hold on a second, folks. We have some chippiness and talking here. It's going to have to get broken up. Not quite sure what was being said or what happened, but the referees diffused the situation. Your 3rd star of the game is Ryan O'Toole. He stopped 29 out of 32 shots last night, stopped 27 out of 29 tonight, and had 2 assists. He is your 3rd star. Your 2nd star of the game is Ryan Scherf, 2 goals, 1 assist. Your 1st star of the game, it's a no-brainer. Jacob Pearson, absolutely formidable tonight. Natural hat trick in the 2nd period. 4 goals overall tonight. The Matadors, their defense led them wrong. The goaltender was doing all he could out there. They came out strong in the first, not able to recover it for the 2nd period. That is all, folks. From Jonas Tawney and my wonderful camera crew here at Matador Sports Network, we thank you for tuning in tonight. All productions airing on the Matador Sports Network are copyrighted and are not permitted for reuse or transmission. This has been a presentation of Matador Sports Network. So long, take care.